Terraria has many accessories, and some overshadow some of the others. And in today's video, I'll be talking about Terraria's underused, or well, underrated accessories and see if they are good or not. Make sure to like and subscribe, only if you want to, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the amphibian boots. These are known to be the main alternative to the Terraspark boots, and there's a good reason why. These things are much easier to get, only needing sailfish boots and a frog leg, which you get both by fishing. And depending on your luck, you could get these both quite easily. These are a little bit slower than lightning boots, but you also get extra jump height, auto jump, which is something I guess, and fall damage resistance, which if you don't want to use the bundle of balloons, these are not a bad option. And if you wanted to, you could stack the Terraspark boots with the amphibian boots, which does give you the same speed as the Terraspark boots, but with its extra perks. Although maybe at that point just use the frog gear as it does have a few more additions to it. Overall, this is a great item still, and despite me still being on Team Terraspark boots, this is still a great item to get. If you like fishing, of course. This item from the Don't Starve collab can be crafted from 12 Everworld bars and 5 topaz with an anvil. And despite being a pre-boss weapon, accessory, this thing is just absolutely goated. This accessory simply increases your movement speed by 20% and doubles your acceleration and deceleration. And unlike the Swiftness potion, this stacks with accessories such as lightning boots, going from 34 miles per hour to 39, while the Swiftness potion does like nothing. It also gives you a bit of light, which is pretty cool. Oh, and it also increases movement speed through cobwebs when you're on the ground. Next up, we have the Obsidian Horseshoe. Yeah, this thing just sucks. Next up, we have the Sweetheart Necklace. This can be crafted with the honeycomb from Queen Bee, and the Panic Necklace from the Crimson Hearts in the Underground Desert. Underground Crimson. This item is quite simple. When you take damage, your movement speed increases. It also gives you the honey effect, which is +1 life regeneration, and bees get released. Since we're on the topic of honey, let's talk about the Amber Horseshoe Balloon. Now, despite me having a few thousand hours on this game, I never knew this item existed. Now, you might think this is an Underground Desert item, since you know, Amber, which can be found in the Underground Desert, but no, it's not that amber. I would say this is slightly better than the Sweetheart Necklace, as I do think a better jump height is better than a little bit faster acceleration, but not a huge difference. Next up we have the Ram Rune. This can be gotten from Locked Dungeon Chest, and was added with the 1.4.5 update, which is a Dead Cells item. This accessory allows you to quickly slam to the ground, dealing either 40 damage or 60 damage in the splash radius. I honestly don't really see any usage in this item. At this stage of the game, there isn't really any point where this would actually be useful. There's no invasion where this item would be good. Maybe the old one's army tier 1, but nobody really does that anyway. And as much as I wish for this item to be a quick slam ability, the slime man falls down faster by double the amount. So sadly, I don't ever see me use this item at all. Maybe for a challenge one could be cool, but please prove me wrong about this item if you can. The Spectre goggles can be bought from the Cyborg for 10 gold, and it simply allows you to see through echo blocks, which is basically just invisible blocks. I know this is a really random accessory to bring up, but if you're trolling a friend or such, setting up an invisible mine trap in the sky might be a funny way to prank them. So they will not be able to see it, but you will. What accessories do you use in a Summoner playthrough late pre-hard mode? You probably use the Fail Claws for the extra speed for your whip, but what if there's something even better than that? Introducing both the Squire Shield and the Apprentice Scarf. These items both give 10% summon damage and 1 extra sentry slot. Unlike the Fail Claws, these accessories both affect the minion damage and the whip damage, while the Fail Claws only affect the whip speed. I have seen almost no summoner guides mention these two items, when they are literally better than the Fail Claws. But the reason for that is because it draws from the Dark Mage, and the Old One's army is quite forgotten. Although if you have extra time, or want even more summon damage, maybe pick one of these items up. There isn't too many accessories left I need to cover, so I'll quickly go through a few small ones. The Hellfire Treads can be crafted with Flamewalker boots, which you get by fishing in lava, and Spectre boots. All this thing does compared to Spectre boots is just leave a trail of fire, which doesn't do any damage. Not too sure why you would get this item just for a trail of fire, which is just a cosmetic. But hey, do whatever you want. The Pink Horseshoe Balloon is just slightly worse than the White Horseshoe Balloon. Yep, that's it. well, that's the end of this video. And, goodbye.